Number 5, Ricky Stokes. Number 20, Roy. Number 24, Peachtree Birds. And number 52, Courtney Mays. And the Raiders, Danny Young.
The starters have been introduced for the Peachtree Ridge Lions, the visiting team, and the Shaker Heights Red Raiders, the home team. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're with us live at Dorman Arena on the campus of Dorman High School, Roebuck, South Carolina, just outside of Spartanburg, South Carolina, Spartanburg County. And it is the Farm Bureau's Insurance Classic. We've been in the Denny's bracket so far today. We'll flip over now to the Founders Federal Credit Union bracket. Shaker Heights defeated Chesney on Saturday to advance to this portion of the tournament. Peachtree Ridge defeated Wade Hampton to advance to this side of the tournament as well. The winner will get the winner of Burns and Douglas County, which is our game that follows here next on SUV TV. Set the white balance and bring it in focus now. Burns all in, not Burns, Peachtree Ridge all in blue, blue tops, blue bottoms, and they got red numbers. Shaker Heights all in white, white tops, white numbers, and they've got, white tops, white pants, and red numbers. I am just colorblind right now at the moment. Missed on the jump, so it will be Shaker Heights basketball. And one thing that you'll notice about Shaker Heights, they are tall, they are long, and they are athletic. 7 players on the roster go 6'3" or taller, and they are a deep, experienced bunch with 7 seniors. So they have the ball now, Courtney Mays, and there's a turnover easily right there, Jay Estime. Estime with it into the forecourt over to Aaron Augustine. Augustine gives it over on this left side. Here's Tatum. Tatum, they swing it and work it around. Connor Haywood deep in the corner. Pump fake it out. They're going to swing it all the way around. Augustine swings it long 3. Good. See that ball movement. Miles Tatum with a 3 ball. To get things started, he cracks the seal 30 seconds into the ball game. Shaker Heights with Caleb Roy holding it. Roy now over to Ricky Stokes, and they work it around the perimeter. Here comes Roy. Roy down, jump stop, in the lane, left hand, off the glass, no good, tipped around, out of bounds, and it will stay down here. So head coach Keith Arrington in his 7th season at Peachtree Ridge and had a talented crop of players. And only 3 seniors, and you look at that, Aaron Augustine, he's a junior, but he's a 3-year starter, so don't be deceived by that. 34 overall year coaching is Keith Arrington, and he has over 600 career wins. This is his 7th year at Peachtree Ridge. Coach Young, Danny Young, for Shaker Heights is not pleased right there as Aaron Augustine forces a turnover. Jermaine Burge, number 24, with the turnover as he got a 5-second count. Coach Young, this is his 7th year at Shaker Heights, and he puts young men in school. He has over 20 former players from Shaker Heights at the collegiate level. So Connor Haywood holds in the left corner. He kicks it back out, and they direct the traffic now. Tatum swings it on this left side, looking at his own defense. There's a cut in the middle. Jumper, back iron, no good. Rebound is going to be tipped around and out of bounds, and it will be Peachtree Ridge ball. Ref had to make up his mind just a little bit, but he's going to go ahead and give it to him. It'll be Peachtree Ridge Lion basketball. The Buford girls who've been playing in the Bojangles tournament back in the back room, the back gym, they come and look at their former county foes. And there's going to be a steal. Cross-court pass was stolen. Reedus with the steal. Amani Reedus with the steal, and now Roy sets it up on the left side. 3-0 as we have a minute and a half gone by. There's a long corner 3. No good. Rebound going to come down to big Courtney Mays, and Mays gives it over left side 3. Ricky Stokes, no good. Tipped around, and the Lions are going to get it, and we'll have a loose ball foul called. Loose ball foul on Shaker Heights, and that will be our first foul of the game. So Jeremy Burge with the foul. That is his first and the team's first. And we have a bevy of substitutions now. David Wright into the ball game. And Issa Ahmed, who is the big man, 6'8", going to West Virginia. He actually came off of the bench. It may be their best player there, so Coach may be tinkering with the lineup. Aaron Augustine now bounces it across to Connor Haywood. Haywood holds it, and he goes down the right side. He kicks it out far on the wing. There's a left side elbow three by Justin Estime. Estime with a three, so the three ball working right now for Peachtree Ridge. They lived and died by it as the season goes. They had one game where they hit 17 earlier this season. So Roy puts it on the floor. He kicks it back out. Here comes a foul line jumper. Justin Johnson, no good. Short rebound. Connor Haywood for Peachtree Ridge. Haywood running all the way. Haywood up, no good. It went off the window, no good. Rebound going to come down to David Wright. And now here comes Shaker Heights. Roy swings it over the left side. Turnover out of bounds as David Wright couldn't handle the heated pass as it went off of his arm. 6-0 Peachtree Ridge with the lead, and they'll get the ball. 5.5 to go first quarter. Glad that you're with us. Joel Hillsman, SUV TV. The Farm Bureau Classic here at the Dorman Arena. Two brackets, the Denny's bracket and the Founders Federal Credit Union bracket. We are now in the Founders Federal Credit Union bracket, the winners bracket. Holding it now is Miles Tatum. Tatum over to Aaron Augustine. Augustine goes baseline, nothing there. He kicks it back out. They swing it around into the ball game. Christian Collins. Collins actually started. Now they go down the baseline, kicks it up, shot up, no good. He got fouled, and that'll be Jay Estime. Estime, who got fouled on the play. We take a look at Estime. He'll be going to the free throw line. So almost 3 minutes in, and Shaker Heights is unable to crack the scoreboard yet, still sitting there with a 0. It's 6-0. And Jay Estime will shoot the first free throw good. So he has his first free throw of the game, and it is now 7-0. Estime's second free throw, good. Good rotation, good follow through. He made them both. So it is now 8-0 with 5:06 to go. Dribbling it between the legs is Ahmad. They say Ahmad puts it on the floor is Roy. Roy swings it back over now to Justin Johnson. Johnson to Ahmad. Ahmad kick it over to Roy. A long three, front iron, no good. Tip right around. Johnson put it up, shot no good, but he'll be making a trip to the foul line. First team foul for Peachtree Ridge, and it was on Jay Estime. So going to the free throw line is Justin Johnson. Justin Johnson, 6'9", and a senior, and his free throw is good, and that is the first points of the ball game for Shaker Heights. And we played a little over 3 minutes, 3 minutes 13 seconds to be exact. Free throw, short front iron, no good. Rebound going to come down to Connor Haywood. Haywood up ahead to Estime. Estime to Haywood. Haywood now going to dribble to this corner, going to try to go baseline on Johnson. Stepped out of bounds. They didn't see it. Collins goes up, no good. Rebound going to come down to Justin Johnson. Johnson now up ahead, and here comes Armani Reedus. Reedus now with the long jumper, and that's going to be a three-pointer. Issa Ahmad, I can't get his name out. Issa Ahmad hits that three, and it's 8-4 to cut it in half already. So Peachtree Ridge kicks it around. Collins, a long three, good. Christian Collins, the big man, hit that three. I've seen this team play this season, and Collins did massive work down low before he got into foul trouble, but then to stretch out and shoot that three like that is really showing the depth of his range. 4 minutes gone by, halfway home in the first quarter. Ahmad goes to the left, and there's going to be a foul. It's going to be Jay Estime. That's going to be his second, and that will be the team's second. So now getting off the bench will be Brandon Hobson. Hobson now will be checking into the ball game, and taking a seat will be Jay Estime. Side out of bounds, inbound coming now from Jordan Burge. Jordan Burge and Jeremy Burge, the Burge brothers. And we've got a hold down low, and is that going to be on Hobson, who just checked into the ball game? I did not announce who the foul was on, but it is the team's third, and I think it was on Hobson. Hobson, his first. He was the guy that just came in and got hit with the hole. And we've got another whistle, and this one's going to be an offensive foul. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Issa Ahmad. Issa Ahmad. going to West Virginia, 6'8" in good size. Came off the bench right now. 11-4 here in the first quarter, and another whistle, another offensive foul, and this one's going to be on Christian Collins. So now the players are going to have to adjust as their refs are not going to allow them to play. I'm not going to say they're not going to allow them to play loose. They're going to call it tight, as we've seen here in the first 4.5 minutes. Baseline, good. Ahmad easy. He's got 5 now. 5 of the 6 points, and now Shaker Heights trying to apply some pressure to the Peachtree Ridge Lions. Here's Aaron Augustine. Augustine in the forecourt. Bounces up ahead. They swing it around. Here's a long 3. Short. Front iron. No good. Missed by Jeremy Starks. Rebound. They kick it back out. Another 3. Good. They're going to live. They're going to die. And they're going to shoot that 3. Miles Tatum a 3 ball. 14-6. They go up 8. With 3:02 to go. Ahmad now waits for Justin Johnson to pop. He does. One dribble, now swings it over. There's Roy, a left wing 3. Good. They ran that play. The good execution, little real action, little backdoor stuff, and he came off and got that 3-pointer off of that left elbow. It is 14-9. Down the lane, floating left hand. Starks, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Ahmad. Here comes Ahmad into the forecourt. Right hand dribble. Over on the left side. He gives it over to right. Right. Now back to Ahmad. Ahmad goes up. Got it blocked from behind by Collins, and there's a whistle. And a whistle came from the back official. And the foul is going to be on Christian Collins. Collins going to pick up his second. This is very big now. His second this early into the ball game. We're still in the first quarter. 2.5 to go. 14-9. Peachtree Ridge in blue. Shaker Heights in white. Shaker Heights is from Ohio. Peachtree Ridge is from Georgia. And I like the size of this Shaker Heights team, and you can kind of tell, and you know what Ahmad does. He really gets things going for this ball club. Free throw, front iron, no good on his first free throw attempt of the ball game. So Ahmad will be shooting his second free throw. It is front iron, back glass, and good. Well, we got all parts of the basket there to get that one to go. 14-10 now. Augustine into the forecourt, right wing. There's a long 3. Jeremiah Starks, no good. Tip fight for the rebound, going to come down to Shaker Heights. And here comes Ricky Stokes. Stokes with a pass is going to be deflected and stolen away by Aaron Augustine. Augustine left hand dribble, and he's going to get fouled. The whistle's just blowing out of control right now. Caleb Roy will get hit with the foul. Peachtree Ridge working it. There's a spinning jumper, no good by Isaiah Starks, who's into the ball game. Up ahead now for Shaker Heights is Jordan Burge. Over to Ricky Stokes. Stokes left hand shot up, no good. Offensive, wouldn't have mattered anyway. Offensive foul. Offensive foul called on Ricky Stokes. Peachtree Ridge with a 4-point lead, 14-10, as they walk it into the forecourt. Augustine holding it on the left side. He dribbles one way and the other, now comes into the lane. Dribbling with the left hand, belt high. Bounces it down low to Isaiah Starks. Starks turns and kicks it back out to Hobson. Hobson holds with the right hand, being worked on very close. Man-to-man defense. Now here comes Haywood. Puts the shoulder down, goes and drives and gets the deuce. That is the first 2-point field goal of the game for Peachtree Ridge. Everything else was 3s and 2s. Roy kicks it over. He wanted to shoot the 3, bobbled it. Jonathan Starks out defensively for Peachtree Ridge. There's a drive, blocking foul, counted, and the foul. A nice drive by David Wright, right with the basket, the hoop, and the harm. And the foul on Peachtree Ridge, and that will be their team's 6th.
Number 15 is Ron Hartfield.
So one free throw coming for Ricky Stokes. Stokes shot up and in good. So he completes the three-point play. David Wright completed the three-point play. Pressure now being applied by the Red Raiders. Over to Isaiah Starks now for Peachtree Ridge. Starks on the right side, back out to Haywood. 42 seconds to go. First quarter. They hold it now. Here comes some pressure defense by Jordan Burge. Haywood goes around it, picks his dribble up. Now he hits Isaiah Starks. Hey, got it blocked. Got it blocked out of there. They get it back, shot up and in good. Brandon Hobson recovered it after the block shot and put it in. It's 18-13. Ahmad now worked on by Connor Haywood. Really no one that I think on Peachtree Ridge's squad that can guard Ahmad, but now Haywood is really going to stay with him. 10 seconds, they're in a one-on-one situation. Goes with the right hand, driving in the help. A long left wing three, back on, no good by Jordan Burge, and we've got another whistle. We've had whistle number 12 in this first quarter. Foul called on Tatum. That is Peachtree Ridge's 7th, and it'll be 1-and-1 time. Antoine Holmes in that game earlier for Keenan finished with 29 points and 13 rebounds as we've got another offensive foul here. 18-13, a loose ball foul, and it will be an offensive foul with 3.1 seconds. Long three at the end of the horn, no good by Miles Tatum. So that will be the end of the first quarter. Peachtree Ridge 18, Shaker Heights 13. Second quarter action coming up right here. SUV TV.
But Dale Earnhardt Jr. is right behind you. In Bojangles? Tim, Dale Jr. is right behind you.
I bet he is. Let me guess. He's getting a Diet Mountain Dew. I bet he got a Chicken Supremes combo and Cajun Pintos.
Dirty rice, Tim. I got dirty rice.
Head to Bojangles for a Chicken Supremes combo with a Diet Mountain Dew. Bojangles.
It's bow time.
Federal Credit Union has loans for every reason. Auto, personal, mortgage, home equity. Relax. You're with Founders. Founders Federal Credit Union has loans for every reason. Auto, personal, mortgage, home equity. Relax. You're with Founders.
Start of the second quarter now, 18-13. Peachtree Ridge working right to left, all in the blue with the red numbers. Bounce pass down low. Good defense. Stands with a little jump hook. Bounced around. No good. Rebound going to come off the glass now. Here comes Shaker Heights. Shaker Heights up ahead. They get it up ahead. Going baseline. He tried to give it off Burge. Burge now holds it, and Ricky Stokes has got, Bringing it out high now and working it as Braun Hartfield. Hartfield into the game for the very first time for Shaker Heights. Gets it to Ahmad. Ahmad dumps it down low. Stokes shot up good. So Stokes with a little left-handed floater. This team is going to remind me, I would say it with Josh Smith being traded, but with the Pistons, with all of the left-handers on that Pistons team, there are a number of left-handers here on this Shaker Heights, Ohio team. Traveling violation, Brandon Hobson just slid his feet all across the way. Long three off the glass, off the iron, no good by Imani Reedus. Rebound comes back out to Hartfield. So they work it around. There's a Mod, a right wing three, no good. Tipped out of there by Collins, and here comes Peachtree Ridge trying to run the break. Goes behind the back, tricky dribble now, working left hand, try to get a crossover. That's Miles Tatum with it, and it's going to be a steal. Shaker Heights is going to come away with it. Ricky Stokes left hand, counted, and the foul. Ricky Stokes counted and the foul as he was in transition, and they're now back in the ball game. It's down 18-17, and they've got a shot to tie it. Ricky Stokes with 2 points coming up, and now shooting for his 5th point of the game. And the ball game is tied now, 18-18 after Ricky Stokes with the free throw. Keith Arrington calls a timeout. Shaker Heights on a roll and feeling some momentum. 6:37 to go. These words right here from the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic.
Together we're a team, and together we're family. No place gives teams the brands they need at the lowest prices like Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
Value Slam has eggs,
Yep.
bacon,
Yep.
and pancakes.
Yep.
Almond your order, all for $4, all day.
Peachtree Ridge trying to stop the bleeding. They call time. It's an 18-18 ball game. Full court dribbling. Augustine lost to the turnover. Shaker hiding out in transition. Hartfield layup good. Brian Hartfield and Shaker Heights now has the lead, 20-18. 7-0 run here to start this second quarter in almost 2 minutes of action. Tatum dribbling with the left hand, bounces around to Brandon Hobson. Hobson now working, picks his dribble up, kick it out. Shaker Heights, athleticism and length now beginning to step up. Double dribble, turnover. Peachtree Ridge and Coach Keith Arrington is having, he just cannot believe it. All right, substitution. Jonathan Starks will check into the ball game for Peachtree Ridge. Brandon Hobson will go out. Jay Estine will come into the ball game. Well, they're going to let him come. Yep, Jay Estine going to come in, and going out will be Miles Tatum. Ahmad Reedus, Jordan Burge, Bron Hartfield, and Ricky Stokes on the floor for Shaker Heights. Ricky Stokes holding, puts it down with the right hand, gives it over to Ahmad. Ahmad using that forearm, kicks it over. Hartfield pump fake in the left corner, nothing doing. Got a flasher and missed it. Hell, they try to set up the offense. No spacing, though, with Stokes. So Ahmad is going to back down. And we've got a foul on Connor Haywood. I'm not going to say anything too much about the fouls. The whistles have been blowing since we got here. It's going to be a 1-and-1. 7-0 spurt to start this second quarter for Shaker Heights, who trailed 18-13 and actually trailed 7-0 before they first scored. Ahmad, free throw good on a 1-and-1. So he's 2 of 3 from the line for the day. He's got 7 points, had 6 in that first quarter. 5:32 to go. Joel Hillsman, glad to be here with you and glad that you are with us right here on the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic at Dorman High School. Back iron on the free throw number 2, but it's 21-18, and they get an offensive rebound and a 3 in the corner. How about that, David Wright? A 3 ball. And it's an 11-0 run to open this second quarter. Swings it over on the right side. Pump fake. Stop. Dribble. Up. 3. Estime. No good. They tip it around and fight for it. And Hayward is going to come away with it for Peachtree Ridge. He kicks it out. Aaron Augustine. Augustine wanted to dribble into a 3. Nothing there, so he stands back and he's patient. And Shaker Heights now comes out in that zone. And they got long legs and athletic bodies and long arms. Swing it left side. Hayward. Augustine off of a back screen baseline. Nothing there. Dumps it off. Starks layup good. So he was able to hit Jonathan Starks. Good creation and creativity to end that run. It was an 11-0 run. to open the second quarter, and now Peachtree Ridge defense gets a turnover as it's traveling on Shaker Heights. 24-20, our third game of coverage here on SUV TV. The first two have not disappointed, and this one now has the makings of though it wants to join. That looked like an over and back from Augustine. They didn't call it. Starks now dribbles over to the left side. Jonathan Starks kicks it over to Connor Haywood. Haywood, one dribble back over to Starks. Starks shovels it off to Collins, who does a spin and hook, jump no. Rebound going to come down to Ahmad. Ahmad now going to rebound it and bring it up the floor. Right-hand dribble all the way in the lane. Too big, too strong, too fast. Just too good for those boys. He's a big boy, man. 26-20 on an all rebound coast to coast. 4 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Augustine out between the rings, and now he's dribbling. The zone is extended out high. They bounce it in the Estein layup, blew it, no good. Rebound coming down to Ricky Stokes, and here comes Ahmad. Ahmad over on this side to Reedus. Amani Reedus goes baseline, kicks it back out high. There's a long three. Ricky Stokes, front iron, no good. Rebound, Connor Haywood. He outlets it quickly. Long to Collins. The pass was a little too far. He's able to catch up with it, though, and keep possession. So Jonathan Starks over to Augustine. Augustine with the dribble, looking for a screen. They're not giving Augustine too much. They must know the book on him. He's a good young man that can shoot the ball in the lane. Stop, bounce pass, turnover. Collins didn't go. Augustine had the right idea. Collins didn't go to the hoop. 26-20 substitutions now. Justin Johnson going to come in, and now Ahmad will take a seat. Ahmad takes a seat with 9. 26-20. 3:18, clock moving. Shaker Heights in the white, moving left to right. So they swing it over on this side. Here's Justin Johnson. Johnson back over. He holds and now wants to put it down to Stokes. Oh, a three. Roy in and out. They ran the play perfectly. And now almost a steal. Came off of that little curl over on that left side. Tatum gets it down to Jay Estein. Estein now being worked on high by Johnson. In the corner to Tatum. Tatum now swings it back out. Augustine, great pass. Easy layup in there for Collins, and it was made possible because Augustine is looking to pass. We know he can score. 17, 18 a game was his average earlier this season. And so now he's looking to pass. 26-22. Ricky Stokes, layup good. The left-hander Ricky Stokes having himself quite a second quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter. 28-22. 2:25. Augustine, right-hand dribble all the way, and a foul call. Let's check it. It'll be a 1-and-1 situation, as that will be Shaker Heights' 7th foul. So Aaron Augustine will get to go to the free throw line and work his stroke out a little bit. Arrington will go to the bench when they let him, and that'll be Isaiah Starks that will be coming off of that bench. Ricky Stokes looking like in this second quarter he is really trying to stay on the radar. Augustine, believe it or not, his first points. A free throw. 28-23. Aaron Augustine, a junior for Peachtree Ridge, a 3-year starter for the Peachtree Ridge Lions. Free throw up and in good. So he makes them both to get that stroke going. Hasn't really shot anything to miss anything. Ahmad had 23 points and 14 rebounds in their win Saturday for Shaker Heights. Did that over Chesney. Jeremy Burge is in, shot up, no good by Burge. Just tipped around, rebound comes down to Reedus. Reedus with a jumper, Amani missed it. He's going to get his own rebound, chasing in the corner. He stepped out of bounds first, though. Yes, he did. Amani Reedus, good hustle. Tried to throw it off of the Peachtree Ridge defender, but his left foot, was out of bounds first. 1:51 to go before halftime. It has not been the grandest of second quarters for Peachtree Ridge, as they only scored 6 points. 15 points scored by Shaker Heights, and they got a 4-point lead, 28-24. Shot up off the glass, good. Was that Isaiah? Yeah, Isaiah Starks with his first hoop. Trying to get it going. It's a 2-point game now, 28-26. I like the pairings of the bracket so far, man. The games have been close right now. Layup. Justin Johnson blew it. Got it blocked from behind by Hayward. Here comes Hayward into the front court. Stop. Foul line floating jumper. No good. Tipped by Starks. Offensive rebound. They can't get it. Shaker Heights is going to get it and come with 75 seconds. Up ahead. Here comes Shaker. A jumper right there. Burge. No good. That was Jeremy Burge. Rebound now. They're trying to pick up the pace. Miles Tatum all the way. Layup. No, he got fouled. He'll go to the line. So Peachtree Ridge trying to push the tempo just a little bit, try to get some points before that Shaker Heights defense can set up, because they're long, they're tall, they're lanky and long, and whatever other adjectives. Everybody can change light bulbs on that team. Issa Ahmad, 6'8", may be the biggest one, but you got long arms. Justin Johnson, number 23, is 6'9", but his wingspan, I guarantee you, is more than 7 feet. First free throw up and in good by Miles Tatum, and that's his first point here in the second quarter. He's got 7 in the game as he hit a pair of triples in the first quarter. Back iron on the free throw, no good. Rebound by Ahmad. 28-27, under a minute to go. Under 1 minute here in this first half. Armani Reedus gets it and swings it over on the right side to Jeremy Burge. Burge kicks it to Ricky Stokes. Stokes on to dump it down low. Nobody's on him. Ahmad turnaround good. They had 2 men on him. He's just too big. That's just a matter of fact. That's not opinion. There's nobody on the roster that can really give Ahmad serious work because of his size and his length. Tallest man is Connor Haywood at 6 feet. Brandon Hobson at 6 feet. Christian Collins at 6'5", but he's a young sophomore. And then you take a look at Isaiah Starks. Isaiah is 6'4" and a junior. He might be the biggest thing, but everybody gives up weight and height to Ahmad, who's at 6'8". Peachtree Ridge holding it for the final shot. We go under 10 seconds. And Tatum now with 6 seconds. They swinging around in the corner. Haywood, a 3. Good. They got the shot they wanted. They've tied the ball game at 30, and that will be the end of the first half with your score. Peachtree Ridge 30, Shaker Heights 30. Halftime right here from the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic in Dorman, South Carolina, right here on SUV TV.
Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the ribbon on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the ribbon on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the ribbon on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put it on the wreath. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the ribbon on the wreath. Put it on the wreath.
Farm Bureau Insurance, we like to talk about personal service, but some of you just want to hear about discount. So here goes. We give you all of the premium auto discounts you qualify for automatically. And every 6 months, we check to see if you qualify for more discounts. That, my friend, is personal service. Yep, I just snuck that right in there.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
South Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Discounts will vary and do not apply to life insurance products.
Founders Federal Credit Union has loans for every reason: auto, personal, mortgage, home equity. Relax, you're with Founders. Founders Federal Credit Union.
Together, we're a team. And together, we're family. Together, we're a team. And together, we're family. No place gives teams the brands they need at the lowest prices like Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
We welcome you back here on SUV TV. Joel Hillsman here live with you, Dorman High School, the Dorman Arena on the campus of Dorman High School in Roebuck, South Carolina. And I will take a look at the numbers now. Shaker Heights, 44%, 11 of 25 from the field. Peachtree Ridge, 48%, 10 of 21 from the field. And Isa Ahmad, the high man, with 11 points. He 4 or 5 from the field. Peachtree Ridge with the slight assist, 7 assists on 10 made baskets, 6 assists on 11 made baskets for Shaker Heights. The high man, Miles Tatum, with 7, Jay Enstein with 5, and Connor Haywood with 5. So it'll be inbounded now, Shaker Heights. And they are moving right to left, white tops, and they are in white pants with red numbers. So they swinging around on his left side is Roy. Roy going to go with an alley-oop. He tried to catch it, and there'll be a foul on the floor as he was attempting to go up high for the alley-oop catch. It'll be inbounded underneath the basket for Shaker Heights. David Wright will be inbounding it underneath the basket. 30-30 ball game, with Shaker Heights having a big 11-0 run in the second quarter to take the lead, and then the Peachtree Ridge fought back to get into the contest. So they're going to take it and pump fake it. Now he's going to float it high, bounced around, no good. Rebound going to come down to Jay Enstein. Enstein, the Connor Haywood, Haywood to Enstein into the forecourt. Swings it on the wing. There's Tatum, a 3. No good shot. Rebounded by Collins underneath. Collins to Augustine. They passed it through, and we've got a whistle. Well, let's see. Did they call a whistle? Whistle is going to be on Monty Reedus. That'll be Reedus's. And foul was on Redis, and I know that is the team's first. Not sure of what his is. At the foul line, Jay Enstein. Enstein back on, no good. From the free throw line in the first half, Shaker Heights was 5 of 9. Peachtree Ridge was 5 of 6. So Enstein now will shoot his second one here, and he hit it good. And there's your 1-point lead, 31-30, a little over 30 seconds into this second half. The Burns Rebels play, and you can begin to see some of that blue and red fill into the arena. It looks just like Peachtree Ridge, quite honestly. A long 3, rebound, no good. It's going to be tipped out by Tatum, and now Shaker Heights is going to get it. Here comes Ahmad. Ahmad dancing layup, good. Just too big, too strong, too fast. I can't say too good because he's not at that level yet, but he is too big, too strong, and too fast right now. 6'8", biggest thing on the floor. Augustine dribbling between the rings now with the left hand. Over now, here's Tatum. Tatum kicks it back to Augustine. Augustine puts it down. There's Collins. Collins flashed in the middle. Shot no good. They got it taken away. And now going to have a jump ball. He and Justin Johnson get tangled up, and let's see if they're able to get it to him. Christian Collins is going to have to stay on the floor now. He's the only one with enough size that probably can hang with both Justin Johnson. Although, let me say, Connor Haywood has held his weight. Now here comes Ricky Stokes into the ball game. He will come in for Justin Johnson. Coach Danny Young in his 7th season, having one of his assistants talk to Justin as he goes and takes a seat, and he's directing the traffic. Now a long kick-out pass to Tatum, 32-31. 1-point game, Shaker Heights on top. They are on defense in the white. Augustine bounces it to Tatum. Tatum now to Jay Enstein. Enstein holds. They're coming out. Pressure defense out of the zone, and they're getting back. A 2-3 zone. Swinging and protecting the wings. A matchup zone. Augustine dribbling into the corner. Kicks it back out to Tatum. They work it around the perimeter now. Enstein, Haywood. Remember, no shot clock. Collins shot. It was tipped and blocked a little bit there on the put up by Ahmad. So Ricky Stokes comes this way, and Aaron Augustine knocks the ball out of bounds. I just thought about it right now for the very first time. If the ball is tipped down there, they got all those beautiful trophies and plaques. I would hate for a loose ball to go hit one of those trophies and it fall and split and break. I just literally thought about that because of the way the ball was deflected on that tip. So Ahmad just goes up on one side, comes around on the other, use the basket to shield his defender. It's 34-31. Peachtree Ridge now working it around the perimeter. Tatum swings it to Augustine. Augustine holding it high. Now he kicks it long across the way. Here he comes down the lane. It's going to get blocked. Estime got fouled, and he's going to go to the line. 34-31, Shaker Heights with a 3-point lead. And it just feels like that they should have a bigger lead, and it feels like they should have an explosion. Well, they did. They had an 11-0 run to get back into the contest. In the second quarter, they were trailing 18-13 at the end of the first and used an 11-0 run to jump out and take that lead. But Peachtree Ridge really went neck and neck and hung with them and then tied it there at the half. And Estime is at the free throw line again. He is 1 of 3 so far in this quarter. And it is 34-32. Second free throw, back iron, no good. Ricky Stokes is going to get the rebound. Estime's going to have to start cashing him in. Now here comes Reedus. Reedus kicks it back out. Ahmad down the lane, kick it over. Reedus, Amani, a 3 short. Front rim, no good. Ahmad gets the rebound, going to be a foul. Everybody's all right. Aaron Augustine was trying to box him out, and Ahmad was on his back. Nothing dirty or nothing intentional. Foul on Augustine, and now Augustine will come out, and Coach Arrington wanted 5 from him, and Aaron didn't do it, and Coach made him come back and give him 5. Ahmad takes it. Now he kicks it over on the left side. Roy, pump fake, out of the triple threat position. Now he puts it on the floor left hand, gives it over on the left side to David Wright. Wright back out to Ahmad. Ahmad to Stokes. Ricky Stokes holds and swings in the corner to Reedus. Reedus bounces it out. Here's Roy. Roy between the rings, being guarded by Connor Haywood. Coming up on 5 minutes to go. 34-32 here in this third quarter. Bounces it down low. Now he spins and faces up now. Ahmad. Kick it out, Roy. Roy going to try to attack. They take it away. Offensive foul. They took it away. Good job beating him to the spot. Good defense, Brandon Hobson. .454. Peachtree Ridge now getting the turnover off of the offensive foul. Brandon Hobson making it happen. That is the third team foul for Shaker Heights. Peachtree Ridge now swings it on the right side. There's J.S. Time. A 3. Good rotation. Good look. Good ball movement as they worked it around the elbow, and he got him a triple. And guess what? Peachtree Ridge is back out on front, 34-33. 35-34. Ahmad holding it, left hand dribble, gets a screen. He steps into a 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound by Connor Haywood. Connor Haywood may not fill up the scorebook, but man, he does a lot of dirty stuff and is always somewhere hustling and making a play. Swing it, Haywood. He pumps it in this corner, and they kick it back out. They tried to catch him before they could rotate. Long pass over to Collins. Collins, the trapping and long defense right now of Shaker Heights, giving them fits. Swing it over there to the right. Then they kick it inside. Going to be a foul. I think this will be on Roy. It'll be out of bounds, side out of bounds. It'll be the team's 4th foul here in this second half. Caleb Roy hit with the foul. I've got him for 2 fouls. It'll be inbound from underneath the basket. Haywood out to J. Estime. Estime over to Tatum. Tatum back to Estime. Estime on his right wing. Wanted to pull a 3. Now Tatum does from the left side. Rebound high is going to come down to Hobson. Hobson now got it. Hobson now kicks it back out to Tatum. They'll have to set it up now. J. Estime, he's going to pull another one. Good. J. Estime, 2 threes. He wanted that one. He was clapping and calling for the ball. He stroked it out there, and now they got a 4-point lead, 38-34. 3.5 to go. Coach Arrington and Coach Young, both coaches up and giving instructions and watching the teams operate. They get it down low. Here's Ahmad. Ahmad now going to back it back out, dribble with the right hand, try to get it inside. Ricky Stokes shot up, layup good off the left hand. Good job, Ricky Stokes. Got the position, knew where the basket was, used the window, and stuck it up there with that left hand. 3:05 to go. Tatum down the lane. Collins up. No, he'll get fouled. Ricky Stokes in on the foul. That'll be the team's 5th in the half, and Christian Collins will be going to the free throw line. First free throw is good by Collins. As it gets later in the evening, we are past 5:15 in the East. I can feel the buzz a little bit in the gym. It's not been a very packed house, and you wouldn't expect that. Still people out traveling and doing what they've done. The basketball teams are having fun, I can tell you that, when they came in on Friday. So we're really excited. Collins here with the free throw. No, he missed it. Split that free throw set. 39-36. Shaker Heights goes down the baseline. Shot up, counted, and the foul. Who scored it? Yeah, that was Jordan Burge. Jordan Burge into the book with his first two. It's 39-38, and Jordan Burge will be at the free throw line to try and complete the three-point play. Collins picked up the foul. That's a big foul for Christian Collins. Got to have him on the floor. Shot, left hand up, free throw, good by Jordan Bird, so he completes the three-point play, and guess what? It's all tied at 39, and so Jay Estein comes down, counted in the foul. He wanted some hesitation move and then went down that lane with the left hand, and he's going to go to the line and try and complete the three-point play. That's his first two-point field goal here in this half. He's 2 of 4 from the free throw line, so very important if he can hit his free throws to kind of stay in this game. 41-39. He's going to try to shoot him into a three-point lead. He missed it. Front iron, no good. 2 of 5 from the line in this quarter. Bounces it down low. Now they triple team Ahmad. He goes up, counted, and the foul. Too big, too strong, too fast. Oh my goodness. He's just too big, everything. Not the Derrick Rose, too big, too strong, too fast, too good, but right now the too big and the too strong really does apply for the West Virginia signee. Now he will try to complete the three-point play. He's got 6 in the quarter. It battled, rattled around and went in there, bounced on. He's got 7, and it is 42-41. They've got the lead now, Shaker Heights. Jonathan Starks with it. Starks going to dribble left hand, bounces it off to Isaiah. Got it blocked by Ahmad, and Isaiah went up again, and now we got another whistle. Whistles have been blowing in this ball game right here. I don't know if we've had a change of officials. I passed the official locker room, and there was a lot of them in there, but these whistles here in this game have been blowing. 11 fouls already here in the second half combined. In the first quarter, we were up over 12 or 13. Free throw in and out. No good for Isaiah Starks. And right now, they look like they're going to kill themselves at the free throw line. Peachtree Ridge. In that first half, they were 5 or 6. That's not the case now. Missed the free throw again. Collins missed them both. Check it, Starks missed them both. Peachtree Ridge working it around Tatum. Tatum to Connor Haywood. Haywood with the right hand dribble. They're giving him a count. Kick it back out. Now here comes Jeremiah Starks. Jeremiah gets it over in that corner. They're going to try to attack, and let's see, we've got a hole on Roy. It will be a 1-and-1 situation. So now here comes Peachtree Ridge again, going back to the free throw line. Brendan Hobson will be at the free throw line now. Hobson to shoot the free throws for Peachtree Ridge. 1-and-1, no good. Man, killing themselves at the foul line right now. (42-41), and Shaker Heights has got the 42. Peachtree Ridge has got the 41 with 95 seconds to go in this third quarter. And here comes a three, left side, no good, off the iron by Jeremy Burge. Rebound Connor Haywood of Peachtree Ridge into the front court. going down the lane, spinning, shot up, no good. Tipped around, hustle save by Hartfield. Hartfield up to Birds. Birds across the way. Jump stop in the lane. Looked like he walked. He didn't. He got it up in there and good. David Wright with his first two here in this second half. It is 44-41. 65 seconds now as Miles Tatum walks it across the timeline. Tatum gonna attack the lane, kick it over on the left. They put it on the floor. Hobson back out to Tatum between the rings, being worked on by Birds. Now, good defense coming up there by Jordan Birds. Jordan Birds and Jeremy Birds both on the floor. And then you've got Isaiah Starks and Jonathan Starks both on the floor. And there's Isaiah on cue, on layup, Isaiah Starks. And we're going to have a quick timeout. Shaker Heights did not like that breakdown in defense. 44-43, 41 seconds. Quick timeout right here on SUV TV.
Mike, don't look now, but Dale Earnhardt Jr. is right behind you. In Bojangles? Tim, Dale Jr. is right behind you. I bet he is. Let me guess. He's getting a Diet Mountain Dew. I bet he got a Chicken Supremes combo and Cajun Pintos.
Dirty rice, Tim. I got dirty rice.
Head to Bojangles for a Chicken Supremes combo with a Diet Mountain Dew. Bojangles.
It's bow time.
Back out of the quick timeout here, 40 seconds to go, third quarter. Walking it across the timeline, Shaker Heights, they get it into Ahmad. Ahmad holds and spins, wheels, deals, shot up, good, no. Traveling. And Coach Young right there in front of the ref and in front of the call, he did not like it. Inbound with 30 seconds to go. Peachtree Ridge quickly trying to come down the floor. Hobson dumps it off. Starks, no good. They tip and fight around. Here comes Shaker Heights. Over on the right side is Birds. Birds behind his back. Now he kicks it back out. 18 seconds. They try to set it up. David Wright. Right down the lane off the glass. Great penetration there from the young David Wright. 46-43, 6 seconds to go. Tatum all the way, shot up off the rim, no good. Ahmad with the rebound. Ahmad a long half-court heave off the glass. No, it would not have counted. 46-43, we head to the fourth quarter. Shaker Heights leading Peachtree Ridge right here from the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic on SUV.
Yep. All made to order, all for $4, all day, every day?
Yep, and yep.
I think I'm in love.
Sorry, sweetie, I'm taken. Hey, welcome to Denny's.
Welcome you back to the Dorman Arena on the campus of Dorman High School in Roebuck, South Carolina. Fourth quarter action getting ready to start between Shaker Heights out of Ohio and Peachtree Ridge out of Georgia. 46-43, Shaker Heights with the lead. They are in white with the red numbers, and down the lane, going left hand up, no good. Braun Hartfeld into the ball game. Hartfeld did not start and has gotten spot duties, but he is getting looks from several mid-major Division I schools, and you can see he's long and lengthy. I mean, they've got Bojangles biscuits in the back. I've seen a couple of players where if they get a biscuit or two, that's going to be some fine basketball players. Hartfield misses his first free throw. He's got 2 points in the game, had him a deuce in the second quarter. 7:47, it's 46-43. Second free throw good, so he split them. And it gives them a 4-point lead. Connor Haywood with it as they try to break the track. They do with Miles Tatum. Gets it up ahead. Tatum now holds it. and swing, holds it out as they come out. Broomfield, long arms now, guarding him on the perimeter. And we've got a whistle and a foul. What'd you think? This foul's going to be on Burge, and it's going to be Jeremy Burge, number 24. And they said he had the elbow in the back. It's okay if you don't extend it. That's what I've been told. And they'll be shooting the rest of the day now. It is the 1-and-1. And at the free throw line is Jay Eston. Free throw good. Now, Peachtree Ridge was 5 of 6 going into that third quarter, and then they began to struggle in that third quarter. Eston was 2 of 5 in the quarter himself. He comes out and sticks both of these, though. 45 points for Peachtree Ridge. They're down 2, 47-45. On the left side, Jordan Burge. Burge kicks it over on the right. They hold it and kick it back out. Hartfield goes down low. Ahmad, too big. Missed it. Tip. No good. Block. Foul. He'll go back to the free throw line. It'll be 16 fouls, but I think they'll get him in the act of shooting. They are really trying to go down and ride the big horse now in Asa Ahmad. 6'8" and a senior, going to West Virginia and is a top 50 recruit nationally. Goes through his free throw routine, does Ahmad. Sticks it up. Front iron, no good. Yeah, he has split. Yeah, he hadn't had a great free throw day at all. Now that I'm starting to look at the free throw numbers, it looked good at the half, but now I'm looking at them as the half go just overall. Second free throw, good. He hit that one. So he split a pair, and he split 3 pairs today, so that makes him 3 of 6, and then he hit an and one. So he's 4 of 7 from the free throw line. 3-point game, 48-45. Turnover by Peachtree Ridge, and then Shaker Heights turns it over. So it'll be Peachtree Ridge basketball, 48-44. Excuse me, 48-45. Haywood inbounding for Peachtree Ridge in the blue. The Hobson now over to Tatum. Tatum kicks it out. There's Eston off a screen. He came out with confidence. No good. Rebound grabbed up high for Ahmad. Ahmad dribbling behind the back and now gives it over to Hartfield. Hartfield dribbling to the left with the left hand to Jeremy Burge. Burge back out. A long 3 off the iron. No good. Rebound coming down to Peachtree Ridge. A long pass up ahead. Connor Haywood. Good. He's got his second deuce of the game. And we're going to have a timeout, I think. Is it an official's timeout? And that's what Coach Danny Young is talking about. You see my player is injured, and he didn't get the foul. And the ref stopped it to make sure he was okay, and he is going to stay in the ball game. Meanwhile, Coach Young decided to make a substitution. And he puts Amani Reedus back in the ball game, and Reedus into the full court between the rings, swings it on the left wing. The Jordan Burge. Burge hold being worked on by Hobson. Man-to-man defense on matchup zone 1. Yeah, man-to-man defense. So here he comes. Bounces it over to Reedus. Reedus now a long 3. Good in the corner. Excuse me. He kicked it over there to David Wright. Reedus with that dime. 51-47. They are keeping it now at 3 and 4 points at Shaker Heights. And Peachtree Ridge a turnover. Peachtree Ridge just unable now to get too much closer. And Coach Keith Arrington walks up and down the sideline. And he's a little upset. Trying to find something. He looked up at the scoreboard and sees that it's 6:06 to go and his team is down by 4 points. Ahmad into the full court now for Shaker Heights, being picked up by Connor Haywood, who's worked on him some today as well. A long 3 right again. Back-to-back triples for David Wright. Kaboom! 54-47. It's a 6-point game now. Excuse me, a 7-point game. Another 3 in the corner. No good. Rebound. Jay Eston down low. Puts it up. No. Fight for the rebound. And they're going to have a jump ball. And Ricky Stokes pulling away with that jump ball. Possession arrow will stay down here with Peachtree Ridge. A 7-point game. 54-47. 5:36 to go. They look to inbound it. Look, and he bounces it, and it's going to be fumbled around. Now they pick it up. Swinging it out this way, and they try to work it around. Aaron Augustine back in the ball game. been held very quiet with 2 points. So he attacks. He goes up, no good, and he's going to go to the line. Foul call on Amadi Reedus. So Aaron Augustine, the leading scorer for this Peachtree Ridge Lion Ball Club, only 2 points. They both came from the free throw line in the second quarter. And did we have someone to reach 5 fouls? Amani Reeves has had 5 fouls, I think. Free throw, back iron, no good. The free throw shooting now for Peachtree Ridge is really beginning to hurt them. He missed them both. Rebound is tipped around. They fight for it on the ground. And we're going to have another jump ball, and that'll be Shaker Heights ball. Aaron Augustine just walked up to the line and missed 2 very big free throws. 5:21 to go. And it'll be Shaker Heights ball as the ref tries to work some of the moisture off of the ball. Inbound coming up now for Ahmad, and he gets it in to Reedus. Reedus back to Ahmad, and Ahmad now gives it to Reedus. I thought he was going to let Ahmad bring it on up the floor, so he's going to go down there and try to work the play. On the right wing, they wheel some action. Here he comes. Inside Ahmad, layup, no, it rolled off. Rebound tipped around, and now here comes Peachtree Ridge. They got a long man running. He goes up with a layup. Good. J.S. Stein with a long layup, and Coach Arrington calls timeout quickly while he could. 54 to 49. Crossed up here on my scores, excuse me. 54 to 49, 5 minutes. We'll take a quick 30-second break right here. SUV TV. $54 to 49. It is a 5-point game with exactly 5 minutes to go. Shaker Heights with the lead. Taking on Peachtree Ridge. Peachtree Ridge Lions and the Shaker Heights Red Raiders. Talked about Caleb Roy. He is not on the floor right now. He will be going to the Air Force Academy. And they're going to have a turnover out of a timeout. Well, they didn't call it a timeout, but still out of a timeout. A turnover in the backcourt with 4:57 to go. Shaker Heights got caught sleeping on their own end. So now here's Peachtree Ridge with an opportunity. Estein, a three, caught it, cashed it in. Jay Estein has really stepped up big here in this second half, and he knocks in his third triple of the half. Just like that, it's a 2-point ball game. Ahmad with it between the rings, looking to run the offense. Now they set up the play, and Jordan Burge is going to put the play in motion. They break out, keeping 2 men right there, trying to run something right up off of them. 54-52. Now they break out, and nothing was working, so Coach Young said, nope, let me call a timeout. We'll take it with him quickly. 4:19, 2-point ball game.
Together, we're a team. And together, we're family. No place gives teams the brands they need at the lowest prices like Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day.
54-52, 4:19 to go. Shaker Heights called timeout. Could not get anything offensively to work for them, so Coach Young called a timeout. So they will inbound it now, and Roy is into the ball game, and that's Caleb Roy. Roy with the right-hand dribble being worked on by Augustine. Augustine really up on him. They're trying to run the offense, 54-52. Dump it down low. There's Ahmad, got it stripped away. He put it down low. Here comes Augustine. Augustine trying to accelerate. Augustine hop step in the lane. Good. His first field goal of the game. Augustine with a big one. And we're in a tie ball game. 54-54, 3:45. So Roy now. Dribbling on the right side, he gives it over to Burge. Jordan Burge going to kick it out. Here comes Ricky Stokes. Ricky Stokes trying to find some of that power that he had in that second quarter. Stokes, shot up, no good. Excuse me, that's going to be Caleb Roy. And Coach Keith Arrington did not like it. Offensive foul was not called. It is a foul defensively on Peachtree Ridge, a block. 3:34 to go, and Roy goes to the free throw line. Roy, free throw, good. So Caleb Roy, his first points in this second half. He's got 4 in the game. He'll be shooting for number 5. 55-54, put him up 1 point. Missed it, no good. Back on, rebound, no. By Shaker Heights, 3:29. Got to start watching the clock a little bit, especially in the high school game when there is no shot clock. He's got a 5 count right there now. Swing it back this way. Kick it in this left side. Here he comes down the lane. David Wright, shot up, no, foul. And they're going to foul it on Collins, and Collins kept his hands in the air as to say, I was here. I get everything from the sky to the roof. But the foul was called on Christian Collins, and Christian Collins has fouled out of the ball game. And that is very big because that is height that they are losing with 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go. Height being taken out of the ball game. Coming up next right here at the Dorman Arena, it is Burns and it is Douglas County. Douglas County out of Georgia, Burns out of South Carolina, and in this county, Spartanburg. Free throw by David Wright, no good. Wright has had a couple back-to-back threes from that right corner earlier in this ball game that were big, and earlier in this quarter, matter of fact. So he splits the free throws. A lot of free throw splitting going on. 56-54, this game far from over. Into the forecourt, Aaron Augustine with the left-hand dribble. Belt high. Goes down the left side. All the way. Kicks it over on this side to Eston. They try to swing it around. All the way around the horn. Now back to Augustine down the lane. Shot off the glass. Good. Aaron Augustine trying to come to life here in this fourth quarter. And it's a tie ball game. 56-56. Now Roy with the left-hand dribble. Going down the left wing. He kicks it off. Down the lane. Ricky Stokes layup good. Ricky Stokes was cutting to the hoop and following as he went to the hoop behind Roy. 58-56. Augustine right back down the lane, left hand, count it. Oh, what a move, Aaron Augustine. He's trying to put the Lions on his back now. 58-58, he's been quiet, the leading scorer entering the quarter with 2 points. He's got 6 now in the quarter. Ahmad dribbles, and it's going to be a traveling violation. That's the second time Ahmad has been hit with traveling like that. 58-58, 2:17 to go. I love the demeanor of Coach Danny Young and of Coach Keith Arrington on the sidelines. Both of them have been up, teaching, coaching, and really involved in the ball game. And even though Coach Young did not like that call, he still was commending his players because they've got to go down here and play defense. Augustine wanted to step into a three. He does. Off front on rebound. Eston skied for it. Stop up off the glass. Jay Eston has put him up in front. 60-58. The Peachtree Ridge Lions have not gone away no matter how long, lanky, tall, big, and bulky Shaker Heights has been. Shaker Heights now trying to run an offense. And a foul down low, Connor Haywood. I got to give Connor Haywood his just due. He's only got 4 points, but when he's been matched up with Issa Ahmad, man, he's held his weight. 1-and-1 time, as that is the 9th foul on Peachtree Ridge. So we just sent Big Issa Ahmad up to the free throw line. I mean, the guy is just big. I'm really impressed with his game. You can see why West Virginia would like him. He goes through his free throw routine, bends, shoots. No good. Front end on the run and one, but Ricky Stokes flied in for the rebound, and he stepped out of bounds as he tried to pass it. Outstanding effort, though, from Ricky Stokes. I really like Ricky Stokes. He's not on the radar or on any other notes as a player to watch, but I'll add him because I like the way he's playing. Peachtree Ridge has to call a timeout. So that, no, there's a foul, excuse me. A foul on Jordan Burge away from the ball with the clock stopped. 147, 60-58. So they'll walk down this way, and Miles Tatum will go to the free throw line. Miles has been extremely quiet here in this second half. He led Peachtree Ridge at the break with 7. Has not scored in this first half. Excuse me, in the second half. And there's the free throw, good. 61-58, a 3-point ball game. So now looks like some offense for defense stuff, maybe, possibly, not sure. Jordan Burge goes out, and back in is Amani Reedus, who has gotten significant minutes but has yet to score. Free throw, good. All of a sudden, Peachtree Ridge stepping up and hitting free throws. And we're going to have a substitution here now as Bron Hartfield will check into the ball game, and going to the bench will be Jeremy Burge. Burge goes to the bench. There's a Jordan Burge and a Jeremy Burge. Kick it over Stokes. Stokes holding it. They get it out. Here's a long three. Good. He finally scored. I walked him in, talked him into a three. A walked up, talked up three. 62-61. A long three for the first time. Ball is going to be out of bounds. 1 minute and 23 seconds. I want to look over at my producer, Marcus Burnett, and say, are we really about to have our second straight close game of the night? Third straight? 3-point game, the first one. And then in the last one, it came down to a 5-point game, which was 6. And there's a steal. Here he comes down this way, all the way, going to go for a layup. That's out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds. Amani Reedus, good defense. Man, I got to give Peachtree Ridge some credit. They are really, really hustling back. Someone wanted a foul, and Reedus into the stands back behind the basket here at the Dorman Arena. Looks like he's a little banged up, so they're going to try to attack him right out the gate, which is what they're supposed to do. He can't move. They're going to have to foul. Miles Tatum dribbling. Miles Tatum, a floater off the glass. He got the roll. Miles Tatum, his first field goal in the half. Miles Tatum with a big hoop, 64-61. A bigger concern, though, going to have to be a substitution for Amani Reedus, number 0, as he's walking across midcourt. He went up into the stands. I don't know if he hit something as he went in there, but he is favoring a right hip. But he's still in the game. Yeah, okay, he hit the bleacher, so yeah, okay, well, yeah, you can try to walk that off. He got to look up at the clock and realize there's a minute left. He got the rest of the night to heal that one up, and now coach may not give him a choice. Roy comes in. Yeah, he's going to take Amani Reedus out right now. Reedus really running with a gap. He hit the bleacher down there on that foul. So here's Roy into the front court with the right-hand dribble, and he dribbles up and calls time. 64-61. We'll take it quickly with them right here. The Farm Bureau Classic on SUV.
Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put the lights on the tree. Put them on the tree. Put
55 and 3/10. It is 64-61 Peachtree Ridge with the lead. Peachtree Ridge is in blue with the red numbers. Shaker Heights is white with the red numbers. Roy with the inbound right over by the scorer's table. So, going to inbound it. Nope, that wasn't Roy. That was Wright. Wright inbounded to Ahmad. Ahmad dribbles. They picked his dribble out way out there. There's Ricky Stokes. They're looking to run the play. Ahmad, they ran a three. Back iron. No rebound going to come down. They're going to have to foul immediately. And it's still. He left his feet. Starks is going to save it. And they're going to go for a jump ball. It will be Peachtree Ridge ball. Coaches always tell you in basketball one-on-one, regardless of whether Dwayne Wade and Derrick Rose do it, do not leave your feet to pass. And right there, Aaron Augustine did exactly that in the backcourt. And they're going to have to call a time. Connor Haywood has to call a time. Shaker Heights defense really giving them fits. 37 seconds. We'll take a quick break right here. SUV TV.
Value Slam has eggs,
Yep.
bacon,
Yep.
and pancakes.
Yep.
All made to order, all for $4, all day, every day.
Yep. Yep. And yep.
I think I'm in love.
Sorry, sweetie, I'm taken. Hey, welcome to Denny's.
So the Everyday Value Slam has eggs,
Yep.
bacon,
Yep.
64-61, 37 seconds, a three-point game. Peachtree Ridge will be inbounding right side out of bounds and cannot move right at half court. Haywood looks, and he goes into the backcourt, gives it to Tatum. Tatum now being guarded by Hartfield, and he's going to have to foul him. So he tried to get the steal first and a foul. 4 seconds ran off the clock. 33 seconds. And now Tatum will step up to the line and try to shoot some of the most biggest free throws that he may have imagined to try to stay in this ball game, to keep them with a nice, healthy lead. Free throw, good. Tatum knocked it down, 3 of 3 in the quarter, 4 of 5 in the game, and it's a 65-61 game. Miles Tatum, M-I-L-Z, good. You made it look easy. 66-61 now. Here comes Shaker Heights quickly. Ahmad kicks it back out. There's a long three. In and out. Rebound tipped around. Someone fell down out of bounds, and it will be Shaker Heights ball with 24 and 6/10 seconds. 24 and 6/10 seconds. Coming up next right here, it is Burns, South Carolina, Douglas County, Georgia. The Peachtree Ridge people that were here sitting down below us really wanted that call to go to the Peachtree Ridge Lions. They got a 5-point lead. Shaker Heights down 5. They got an inbound with Roy. Roy underneath his own basket looking, and he kicks it back out to Ahmad. Ahmad back to Roy. Roy, a long three. Good, he popped the three. He wanted a foul. They didn't give it to him. A nice long three in that corner. 66-64, timeout. 19.2 seconds. So now, you know what's coming. Go for the quick steal. If you don't get the steal, you foul and you put them on the line. You have to foul. 19 seconds. It is a 30-second timeout. Roy failed trying to draw the foul, but he cracked that three in that left corner. His second three of the game. He's got 4 points in the quarter, 7 points in the ball game. Jay Eston has came up big here in this second half for Peachtree Ridge. He's got 15, 18, 24 points in the game. 2-point game. Here they go. Inbound Haywood. Haywood over to Aaron Augustine. Back to Haywood. They're trying to play keep away. They got a foul. 14 seconds. They finally fouled. Almost ran them out 6 seconds off of the clock. 66-64. So Miles Tatum just goes and takes his place at the free throw line. He's 4 of 4 in the quarter, 5 of 6 in the game. 13 points with 13 and 2/10 seconds remaining. Miles Tatum at the free throw line for Peachtree Ridge. Good. Talk about ice water, stepping up 5 of 5. And Peachtree Ridge in this quarter is 7 of 9 from the free throw line in this quarter. Quick timeout, 67-64. And this is just probably a teaching moment timeout here. It is a 30-second timeout. And now they do change it to a full timeout. So we'll take it with them right here. 13.2 seconds. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance Classic on SUV TV.
Union has loans for every reason: auto, personal, mortgage, home equity. Relax, you're with Founders. Founders Federal Credit Union has loans for every reason: auto, personal, mortgage, home equity. Relax, you're with Founders. Founders Federal
Insurance, we like to talk about personal service, but some of you
13 and 2/10 seconds to go. Peachtree Ridge with a 67-64 lead, and Miles Tatum is at the free throw line. And he will be shooting the second free throw to try and push it out to a two-possession game.
That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
He missed it. He missed the free throw. Here they come. It's a three-point game with 10 seconds. Ahmad gets it. They got 8 seconds. Good defense here coming up by Peachtree Ridge. Offensive foul. An offensive foul. He knocked Connor Haywood down. I talked about how scrappy Connor Haywood has been all day. Undersized and has really played the Ahmad guy all day. And then he got him an offensive foul. 5 and 8/10 seconds. He hurt his ankle or foot or something, but he done a well of a job. 5.8 seconds. He goes out. Jordan Starks comes in. Jonathan Starks comes in. Jeremiah Starks comes in. Jeremiah Starks is in. Jay Estine with the inbound. They're going to be a quick foul. Immediately the ball got knocked away. He saved it though. Throw the ball up in the air, son. 2-1. They're going to run out the clock and win the ball game. 67-64. Peachtree Ridge has hung on in the most scrappiest of fashions to defeat Shaker Heights out of Ohio, 67-64. Coming up next right here on SUV TV from the Dorman Arena, it'll be Douglas County out of Georgia taking on Burns out of South Carolina. And I'll quickly add up the numbers here: 11, 18, 19 points for the big Issa Ahmad. And then for Jay Estine, Estine had 24 points for Peachtree Ridge. Aaron Augustine, the leading scorer. He had 6 in the fourth quarter, finished with 8 in the ball game. So that is your final. 67-64. Peachtree Ridge has defeated Shaker Heights, Ohio.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, we like to talk about personal service, but some of you just want to hear about discount. So here goes. We give you all of the premium auto discounts you qualify for automatically. And every 6 months, we check to see if you qualify for more discounts. That, my friend, is personal service. Yep, I just snuck that right in there.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
South Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance.